Welcome back, everybody. As I said last time, we're going to give you a grand tour of everything that we prepared to make the new base, and then once we do that, we will actually head out there and start making the new base at Future Base Site Beta. Or Gamma? We'll just skip a couple. That makes it cooler, right? So, if we come down here, you can see we've got a fabricator. We're going to need that. We're going to need to be able to charge our batteries, of course, which is fantastic. We have the resource to do that. We've got our power cell charger, of course. We've got communications relay, modification station. All of this stuff is going to allow us to continue to function normally while at the new base. We don't really want to keep some of this stuff on the Cyclops itself because it'll drain the Cyclops' power, which we don't really need to do since the Cyclops doesn't run out of energy horribly quickly having 6 cells, but at the same time, it's a little bit faster than I would like. I mean, it makes sense, but I imagine if we have all of this stuff draining it as well, we're going to have to just come back to bases all the time to charge our batteries, which defeats the purpose. Now, inside here, we have 3 thermal generators. We do have the nuke recipe, and we can make a nuclear reactor, but we do not have the uranite needed to actually make the cells for it yet, so we needed something to get us to that point. We also have the nuclear reactor itself is in here. Then if we come over to the next one, we have our observation, we have our scanner, we have our hatch. I think that's about it for that one. Then over here we've got our exterior grow stuff, we've got our bulkheads, we've got our planters, you know, stuff like that, like the indoor planters. In here, we just went ahead and threw some extra resources that we wanted to bring with us, as well as, you know, a spare computer chip, couple of extra pieces, our radiation helmet so we can actually work with the nuclear reactor. Bunch of power cells and stuff, bunch of extra food, just because you never know when the worst should happen. Of course, we have planters with seeds in here as well. This is a bunch of the support structure and stuff like that. This is reinforcement plates. And then both of these are just full of a bunch of resources I thought would be nice to have out there that we happen to currently have at the base. So, all that's looking good. We'll go ahead and get our floodlights on, our internal lights off. Go ahead and close our, you know, our super command door, because we can. And it's time to get headed out. We'll get our engine turned on.
Powering up.
Oh, I fucking love that sound. I really love that sound. And you can see we can pretty much just dive straight into the kelp forest here to make our grand escape. Now, as we can see, the aurora's over there, so we're going to be, spoiler, we're going to be setting up on the very ridge of the Grand Reef. Not quite low enough for it to be, like, super dangerous yet, but just low enough this stuff looks really cool. We can see a lot of really interesting things. Just really a fantastic place. This was where I had set up for the live stream that I had been playing around with when I was kind of testing this game initially. And once we build the base here, we will be 100% caught up with what I have previously done, minus the Energy Pulse Island, of course, which I have happened to have been to once. Looked around in there a little bit. I'm not going to spoil it until we go, but there's a lot of cool stuff happening there. You can see that we're starting to get close, and we're going to go ahead and try steering with the camera for a minute, because I did have that recommended to me at one point. This guy's super fucking low. I hope he's feeling okay. Maybe he's got the same thing we have, and he's just, you know, slowly getting worse and worse, trying to find a cure for his radiation, or not radiation, for the plague that is currently causing us problems. That's why when we scanned ourselves before, it said that we were infected. Oh, I am bad. That's the one bad thing about using the camera to navigate, is that you can't see, you know, you can't see the gauge to warn you that you're about to crash into something like a fucking retard. Or a moron, sorry. I do not mean anything bad towards people that have mental conditions. That's just a word we used a lot when I was younger in school, which of course we shouldn't have, but are we just hitting like 1 billion fish right now? What the fuck is that? So you can see I went ahead and put down a beacon and one little platform just to kind of mark it for us. Let's go ahead and make sure that we get this right where we want it. Because I like to float over these little balls a little bit. That way we can use them as kind of a stepping stone for the prawn suit to jump back in. Oh, and there's actually a warper hanging out right above our base. That's kind of not cool. You can go away anytime, bro. We're gonna need to get a stasis gun so we can actually deal with some of these less desirables. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Now that we're here, we'll go ahead and leave the floodlights on so it'll kind of bathe this area and give us a little bit more light out there if it starts to get towards nighttime, which I imagine will probably happen sometime soon. As I said before, oh, that's right. Let's quickly get an outdoor planter set up so that we can go ahead and get some room cleared out in our inventory. Hopefully that warper, like, fucks off. Though, he's kind of close. I don't know if he's going to fuck off. In fact, it sounds like he's on the prowl. Let's set this first one up here until we get more, like, base stuff. Oh, don't come after me. Oh. One more. Okay, maybe he is fucking off. That'd be cool, right? Wouldn't that be fantastic? He just fucked off for us. Alrighty, so let's take a minute to think. Where did I put the multi-room? Actually, I think that was in here too. We'll just grab as much of this as we can carry and go start setting up a bunch of stuff. So to get started, of course, we're going to put down some foundations. Oh, that is not a foundation. We're going to go ahead and get a couple of foundations down. Probably like, I don't know, like maybe 3. 3's probably good, right? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck off. This is my turf now. You can go somewhere else. I know you were here first, but I've claimed it. I put a beacon. Where's your beacon? And now he's trying to teleport me. Let's see if we can just, like... Oh, wait, did he just teleport himself? Oh. Oh, what a nice guy. You know, he heard our complaints. He filed them in with HQ. Decided he wasn't gonna give us the runaround on this. Oh, maybe he heard me. He heard me. And now he thinks that I'm calling him soft. Or maybe he was just looping around for like a special attack. Or was he trying to call his friend? Come on! Oh. Where'd he go? He could be anywhere. Did he just go? I don't fucking know. I don't know. He could be anywhere. So we'll go ahead and get one of these attached here. Go ahead and get a cross section here. Hopefully it'll give us a minute to do this. Let's get another compartment. Sounds good. We don't want everything to be all too clustered up, because that can always be a pain. We're going to need 3 more for that. No. Everything's fine. Luckily, they don't seem interested in trying to stick it to the cyclops, which is always a good sign. We did still have plenty in here. Boo. Let me try to think what all was in there. That was the foundation, that was compartments, that was the multi stuff. Oh, and I think the ladder and water is supposed to be there too. So let's go ahead and grab our hatch out so we'll be able to set that up inside. The hatch is super easy. It's just a glass and 2 titanium, which we'll just use some of what we got in there. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. And we will put that bad boy on the outside right here. Obviously, we don't have the power hooked up quite yet, but we will get there. We will get there, I promise. Let's go ahead. Or actually, let's make this a T. Man, he's not making any aggressive moves yet. He wants us to know he's here. I think he's trying to just scare us off, make us think it's his turf. See, where does he keep fucking going when he does that? How long is that range? Because now I don't see either of them. Weird. Weird! Alright, we'll go ahead and stick this bad boy here. Let's go ahead and go up, I think? Or do we want to come out on this? We're going to have our observatory there. So, actually, I think, let's go ahead. We'll put one of these on. And then we'll do... oh, are we going to be able to fit a multi-purpose room there? Let's find out. Do we have enough for one? Yes, we do. Okay, so we're going to have to do something about that. We'll go ahead and solve that this way. We'll add the multi-purpose room right here. Maybe. There we go. So, I guess we could do with turning that T around right now, but I guess we probably won't end up using it. That'll just give us a little extra space to stick something. If we have enough, we'll do a vertical... oh, wait, do we need a vertical? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Let's go get some of the support structure now so that we can keep our hull integrity looking fantastic. Because it always sucks to have it start trying to break apart around you, of course. And all of that is in here. So we'll grab all that right now. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Always a good sign. We'll head over. What did I tell you guys? Isn't this, like, we've got a view kind of looking down into the Grand Reef. You know, we can see what's going on down there. Oh, we are going to have to add more so that we can get the scanner room on here, but we might do that next time. That way we can get a bunch of stuff set up first. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Alright, remember, we want to kind of leave this front area clear so that we can actually do some of our crafting and stuff. So we'll stick some of this down further this way. We'll do 2 right here. And then we can do some leading to that other room at the back, which we'll probably do the power back here, I think. That'd be a good shot, right? Build. As you can see, we're already doing really fucking good for integrity now, so we'll be able to add those extra things that kind of hurt in that area. We can probably do with sticking one more back here, and we'll just put shelves in front of this one. Very good, very good. So let's go ahead and preemptively do an upward corridor for when we get the scanner room. And like I said, we've got the water machine in our inventory, so let's go ahead and set that up. Interior. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Let's stick that on the back wall right here. Looks good. Obviously, there's no power to run that with, but it'll get going eventually. We'll get our ladder here, even though it doesn't go to anything yet. Or will it even let us? Might not even let us. Oh, and we're only 1 titanium off being able to, let's see if we can get a titanium from this. Pray! Nope. Actually, I don't even really want to carry around lead right now. Let's see if we can find 1 more titanium just so that we can, get a compartment up there as well as the ladder. Maybe? Oh, this will be the one. This is the one. Bam! What did I tell you? What did I tell you? They fucking love me. Yeah, so we can now come over here. Throw that compartment on top. And let's go ahead and go this way with it. And maybe we'll do the scanner room like right here, off the like right here to like we'll have to swim under it to get in here. That'd be kind of cool, right? Let's quickly do that ladder before we run out of air. Bam. See, it'll let us do it now. We just didn't have a room up there, which is why I think it wouldn't let us do it before. You see that goes up now? All well and good. And if you guys would like to see anything else kind of added to the base or anything like that, feel free to let me know. I absolutely don't have problem grinding up some extra stuff to add things that you might want.
9 new biological subjects designated.
Oh.
Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject.
Why does that sound like the mechanical noise that the warpers make? Is that just me, or does that sound like the mechanical sound that the warpers make? That's really fucking creepy. So, 6 of these. We need to get power started. Of course, because you never, I mean, we don't have any power in there, which is definitely hurting us a little bit at the moment. But I know that there's some great spots for thermal generators right over here. So we're gonna, I know. Actually, let's get into position a little bit better first. So the trick to these thermal generators is you want to put them in areas, of course, that have high heat. So, previously, I was kind of a dum-dum, and I spent a lot of time trying to figure out why it was giving me really shit power, but then I realized I had set these up at the base of the heat things, so there wasn't actually any fucking heat. Yeah, I know, right? Ooh. Oh, so we can actually get uranite right here. That is good. We will be able to get our nuclear reactor online soon if we can luck out and get some more of those. The other ones, we're going to try to get them as close as we can here to this vent. We'll try to stuff 2 in here. Oh, we're taking some damage. We have to move quicker than this. Maybe, please. Actually, can we get it a little higher on this? No. No. Anywhere? I'm happy with anywhere now. I really. I'll take anywhere. Anywhere's fine. That's fine. Oh, it hurts. Now, those have a limited range, it turns out, so I'm going to show you how we are going to... I know, you don't like what's happening here. I don't like that you're here either. We'll have to learn to live together. Or you're just going to try to wreck me nonstop. Either way, we'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and have a quick snack since we're not doing as hot on that anymore. And you always want to replant what you eat. That way you don't run out, of course. Now, to connect up that power to the base, we're going to need to use some things that are called power transmitters. And what they do is they allow you to, obviously, transmit the power further than you normally would. Now, you're about to see that those thermal generators actually had just the worst range in the fucking world. And you really can't actually use them very efficiently unless we wanted to build our base like right fucking here. Which of course we did not want to do. Now, the trick here, we need to make sure that we get one connected up to that top one as well. Ow. Alright. That's good. That's good. Now we want to carry this as far as we can, while having it still connect to that thing. I know, this is just the worst. That'll be fine. We've got 3 of them, so just bing. And obviously, we only need the 2, it turns out, because that thing goes on for fucking ever. But it makes me really, like, it feels really weird to me that it goes such a short distance, like, from those 2. Oh shit, did we not connect up that 3rd one? Oh, that's a pain. I gotta come back over here and move it just a little bit, which means we might have to move the 2nd one, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I'm just the worst. Let's see. Does that connect up? Bam. Still works. All right. So we've got 3 thermal generators hooked up now. That one's probably getting the best. These ones aren't going to be too bad, but not quite as good as the other one. But let's go ahead and go check and see how our power is looking now with those fantastic changes we made. Let's go ahead and heal since we just took a bunch of horrible shit. And actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get this bad boy set up. Let's put it right here so we can see him every time we come home. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. So, as you can see, our power is ticking up very quickly. A little bit of it's being used by the water, but that's to be expected because that thing seems to just use a billion goddamn fucking water. Let's go ahead and get some of the other stuff moved up in here. And we'll go ahead and grab some of the machine bits now. So, fabricator. Bop, 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 bop. Go ahead and grab this guy. Beep, 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 beep. I love the construction and deconstruction animation. Like, you can see, like, everything just being absorbed and, like, sucked into it, turned back into a fucking blueprint. I don't know if we'll have room for everything, maybe? Oh my god! What do you know? What do you know? Alright, let's go ahead and get all this set up real quick. Just so that we can start being in business. And of course, we want fabricator as close to the door as we can. So we'll put that bad boy right here. And we'll probably just put storage in that hallway that's right there. I think that would work out. Communication relay, we like to have that near the fabricator, near the front door, so we can check our emails as we come home.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how bad, how many of...
Yeah. Rethinking what you were saying before now, huh, motherfucker? This is the guy that was a dick to us before, the Sunbeam.
We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? We're a six-seater, and we aren't even slightly equipped to handle this. Our pilot last attempted a planet landing in the
Oh,
Academy
fuck.
simulator.
They are arguing in the background about how shitty my situation is. Oh, fuck. That doesn't bode well. We'll just go ahead and, we'll stuff this right here. We have this nice little cubby here. We'll go ahead and put that there. Oh, that looks nice. There we go. Did we have anything else? Nope, that was all of that. How are we looking on time? Alright, we'll go ahead and we will cut it here for right now, but we will come back very, very shortly to kind of finish out the rest of this. And I will see you guys then. Thanks for joining me.